Hi, welcome back to Missing Chemistry. This is Lewis Structure Lesson 1. Okay, let's look at carbon tetrafluoride. All right, first of all, carbon is in group 14. So we're going to cancel out the 1. That means we're going to have 4 valence electrons around carbon. And fluorine is in group 17. So that means we're going to have 7 valence electrons. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put carbon inside. And we're going to put fluorines going around the carbon. Just like we did in Lewis dot structures. However, there's going to be a difference here. In a Lewis structure, remember that 2 dots is equal to a dash. Okay, very important. So now these dashes represent 2 valence electrons that are bonded together. And now, see how that goes? So let's figure out how many valence electrons we actually have. So we have 1 carbon. Carbon is 1 times 4 electrons. And fluorine, we have 4 of those. So that's 4 times 7 valence electrons. So this would give me 4 electrons. And we'll add 28 electrons to that. So whatever structure we draw has to have 32 electrons. All right, now we see that we've got the basic structure over here. And now we need to give each fluorine its octet. It's important that the wraparound atoms get their octet. There are a couple of elements that there are exceptions to, like hydrogen. Hydrogen will never have an octet. So let's go ahead and put this in here. And the only difference between a Lewis dot structure and a Lewis structure, guys, the dashes. Again, remember that a dash is equal to 2 electrons. That's all it is. I think the guy Lewis wanted to get his name in the book 3 times because you have Lewis dots, Lewis structures, and Lewis acid and bases. Pretty snarly. Pretty slick by the guy too. All right, now, this is the best possible structure. We're going to use something called formal charge. And formal charge is very important in figuring out if the structure is actually correct. So what is formal charge again? Remember that we said that formal charge is equal to valence electrons minus non-bonding electrons minus bonding electron. So we'll do the formal charge for carbon first. Formal charge for carbon. It's going to be carbon came to the table with 4 valence electrons. Non-bonding electrons, look around the carbon, they're all bonded, so that's 0. And we have 4 bonding pairs. Look, 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So that gives us 4 minus 4 is 0. That's a very good sign that the structure could be right. So now, let's go ahead and get rid of those numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Clean up our diagram a little bit. All right, now let's look at our structure again. Let's do the formal charge for fluorine. All right, fluorine comes to the table with 7 valence electrons. All right, it has 6 non-bonding electrons, right? How we know that? 2, 4, this becomes 6, see? Minus 1 pair of electrons to give me 0 again. Wow, that's pretty darn snarly, guys. This looks like a perfect drawing for carbon tetrafluoride. Well, anyway, guys, you be snarly, and we'll see you back here at Moosine Chemistry.